Oh, hi there!
Oh, for the sake.
Hello there, everybody. Aaron here with Too Many 20's and...
Joe, hello.
Hello. We're giving you a quick impromptu kind of slapdash video to apologise for kind of the ways that things have been going as of late. We've had a heck of a good start. We are loving how it is moving along at this pace. Loving it, absolutely. Any appreciation and all the support you guys have shown is really appreciated. Absolutely loving the fact that we've got so many views already. But some of the things that have been happening with it, unfortunately, we have been filming and...
Yeah, when transferring some of the video files from... when we started, we had 3 computers going. We're transferring all of them into one hard drive, and then at some points, all the files just got thrown together, all random order. Some duplicated, some deleted, some everything just went completely pear-shaped, and and so that's why in the past couple episodes have been either missing some videos or missing some missing video in its entirety. Episode 7 was it?
Episode 7, the one that we're about to release.
Episode 6, sorry. With only having audio, which was just barely salvaged through some random file that managed to survive this carnage.
Yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself. Literally couldn't. This is the tech man. I honestly could not have said it better. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
But thing is, guys, how do we put this?
We are still in
we
the
are
beta
dirt
stages.
poor.
That, and also we're still in the beta stage. We're still bringing stuff together. We're still bringing stuff together. When we started off, we had 2 different computers running the audio, and then we had 3 different cameras. And then we had some people in the Oscar. What was Oscar? Yeah, Oscar was just setting up the cameras.
Yeah, Oscar is in later episodes. He hasn't shown up
Yeah.
yet, but right now he is the technician for the episodes. Basically, we had a feeling of, we feel a bit bad that he's in the back always working things, so why not have him out in the front as well? Worked out better. So that's a little spoiler for you.
So it's still in rough patches. Later episodes, what we've recorded, it should be pretty smooth sailing. Maybe next couple...
Little rocky maybe?
But
what were you saying, like episode 10 will be like solid?
We're not 100% about 8 or 9 because things got a bit jumbled. But I think things from exactly. Episode 10 onwards, it should be fine.
Yeah, this is, unfortunately, it's still kind of a practice campaign for us, whereas we're kind of just working out the kinks and getting everything systematically sorted. However, as we're going, we're just going better and better every time. Everything's going a lot smoother every time. Everything's just running, like, once it gets to about episode 10 and everything, when we've got lighting and everything, it's running smooth as silk.
Yeah.
It's like, because we were able to get like all the audio equipment, some lighting equipment, everything's set up properly. We've got the layout sorted because I'm sure you've probably noticed between a couple of the episodes, the layout's kind of switched about a little bit. We've actually kind of concreted down on the layout as of this point. Yeah. And we've definitely got some more stuff that we have got in the pipeline, because we've got a few episodes on the recording to hold back to give us kind of some leeway. And then we're going to film some more this Sunday, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to film some more this Sunday. And we've got some brilliant new sponsors who have sent us some equipment that is absolutely fantastic. Cannot wait to show you guys this stuff. It looks so good. Yes.
I'm excited.
And I cannot wait to show you guys this stuff they've sent us. It's so good. It's going to be brilliant. I can't.
You're bubbling now.
Yeah, I'm just like, ooh, it's so good.
So, apologies again. We're going to get through this bumpy bit, but it should be smoother sailings relatively soon.
Corruption of files cannot be helped, but we will do what we can to make sure it's not as likely in the future. It's still a bumpy road for us. We are beginners first and foremost at this.
Yeah.
We all have differing levels of professionalism and knowledge in this basis. And that's why we're all working together to collab to kind of try and make this as good as we can. And we're going to make this as good as possible and go from there.
Yeah.
And just a quick recap of episode 7, because we
Yes.
haven't explained that.
Yes.
Unfortunately, episode 7 is completely lost. Like, we've had some corrupted audio files and that kind of thing. Episode 7 is completely corrupted. Like, episode 8 is fine.
Episode 8, we're going to be double checking that later on today, and
that's cool. But from what you've seen, we've got the audio, we've got the visuals, that kind of thing.
Yes, it's when I seen the one before, uploaded the one before, when you said it was episode 8, that should.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we said it was when I uploaded before. I think it was episode 7, but it was actually, I think you said it was episode 8.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I've got to keep up.
There's a lot.
There's a backlog, and we've got to try and remember which one was which.
Yeah, we are better at this than what it looks like right now.
Don't give them too much of an advertisement, mate. Otherwise, we're going to struggle.
Yes. So,
we are flawed. That is first and foremost what you need to know of us. We are very flawed.
Yeah. Next campaign when we get through this beta, everything is just going to be on the up and up.
Yeah, we are doing everything we can. Hopefully, you guys still enjoy this starter campaign, but this is unfortunately where some kinks will be discovered. Hopefully, fixed as soon as possible. But once in a while, we're going to hit a bump in the road where we'll just have nothing.
Yeah, we'll learn from all these bumps and issues going along the way, and we'll make it a lot better. Because initially, when we were filming the first 3 or 4 episodes, we were not planning to release it. We're not planning to release it, and then as we were
that
enjoying
was just
the story,
practice.
Yeah, we were getting through as we're going through the story. We were like, yeah, this is a really good story. We'd love to share it, and unfortunately, we just couldn't predict all these issues coming up.
Flatter me, sir. Good story. My heart.
All right.
Oh dear, no. But basically, we've got a recap of episode 7 at the start of episode 8, thankfully, and just because I think we've got everything clarified there.
We've already met Zyph.
Yep,
Yeah,
Zyph we met before.
We met in the tavern. It was in the tavern. Headed to the.
Returned to the tavern because Tim got pimp slapped by a veteran.
Yes, I remember we were on it. Yeah, so I was dragging him, almost bursting a few blood vessels. We got to the inn, where we met Arno. Yes.
Arno, a deluded cleric who believed himself dragon. Yep, and was quite the worshipper of Bahamut.
Yes.
And after meeting him, very quickly, I believe Shula joined in a drinking contest with him.
Yes.
Where they completely decimated each other. Did it end up a draw? I think they both passed out at the same time, didn't they?
That's my memory.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember now.
Yeah, and then we had a long rest, and we headed
heavy drinking.
And then we headed straight to the.
No! But then there was a night conversation.
Was
it between Tim and Alistair?
Yes.
Tim and Alistair, where they had a lovely conversation where Tim, of course, showing off his lovely new trophy of the ear collector's bisected head on 2 separate antlers. As Alistair was having a conversation with Tim, Alistair started realizing the parts of the head seemingly were collecting life, and seemingly purple tentacles were gaining root out of them and joining together to fuse the head, as the head then started to crawl slowly, kind of like just kind of like a sea slug.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
kind of like a sea slug, where it's just like crawling slowly across the ground, just seemingly trying to move towards something. And then I think Tim kicked it in the fire or something.
It was trying to crawl up my leg. I think it was.
That's right. You were trying to do something about it. It went up your leg, and you're like.
Yeah, I tried to. I stepped on it to stop it from moving, and then it went okay. Yeah, and that was
just moved like a tide.
Fun. And then. One of us, I think it was Tim, me or Tim, just booted it into the fire.
Yep.
And that was the
end.
And
then it just burned, so that was the end of the ear collector's head. Yep. However, that did put some thoughts in everyone's heads about, hold on, what's going on with the ear collector himself then?
Yeah. And then, was it Mother Grail? Did Mother Grail turn up?
Did she? Oh, yes, she did.
Yes. Yeah, just around
correct,
that time.
She did.
Yeah.
Yes, Mother Grail showed up after that whole kerfuffle.
No, Sister Grail.
That's correct. She ain't Mother Grail. Whoop, she's not Mother Grail yet. Nice.
That's some editing I need to bleep out. All right, then.
Oh, this is going to be such fun. Now we'll get to the wait, Mother Grail. Wait, what? What's happening? Stum on spoilers. But she showed up missing an arm, which explained why an arm was stapled to the door.
Yes.
And then she seemed quite groggy, and immediately she asked for a knife, didn't she?
She was on the table. We helped her in, and then
That's right. And then
we described that she was like had some experiments done on her, or something like that.
Well,
Was it by
you brought her back to
glass stuff?
lucidity, and then she
Yeah.
like you found that like she had some kind of scarring on
Yeah.
her stomach. She immediately asked for a knife, and then just
She took
stabbed
someone's
it
dad
deep inside her.
Yeah,
Like
and
straight into her own
straight-
stomach,
yeah.
just like twisting it around, and then just pulled it out, healed herself, or did Caboyne heal her? Somebody healed her. She was
One of
healed
the
either
two,
way
yeah.
because she did not die, but she was very, very afraid. Just like immediately stabbed herself in the stomach. Done.
yeah.
And then she had escaped, seemingly from Glassstaff's lair.
She wasn't escaped. She was delivered.
No, that's right.
She was delivered.
She was delivered by
I believe.
Glassstaff.
Yeah, she had a message, a note, like attached to her saying, "I believe this was yours."
That's right. Yes, Glassstaff sent her back after whatever situation she had with Orville.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember all the pieces because this is quite a few
Orville.
while back for us.
That guy is goddamn
Orville.
awful. That guy is awful. I hate him.
No spoilers.
Uh,
Yes.
And then so there was some conversation after, but nothing.
Nothing of import.
Yeah, and then
much. Then you guys headed. I believe you headed to the lair.
yeah, we headed back to that.
Yeah, you had.
Oh, the thing about Arno, he was. Reason
I love
why
this.
Zach was sat in the episode doing nothing for the entire episode was because he was in that dungeon, essentially waiting for us to find him.
He was in the next room. So when everybody decided we're going to run back out to fix ourselves because there's creepy skeletons in here, he's in the next room just going, I really wish a party would be here.
I love how you just like at the end of the episode, you just went, you could have just totally taken those things, right?
Yeah, I was like, they're skeletons, dude. They
yeah.
were running in fear from you.
Yeah, but they had, they won, for only a minute, and then but they had arrows, which I kept on perpetually forgetting. I have the gloves of missile snaring.
I love how you kept forgetting that. You could have been catching them and you're just like,
I
I'm
could
going to
have
dodge,
been
I'm going to
caught-
dodge.
yeah.
I have a
couldn't-
shield.
Oh my. I have to get the item card out I have and put it in front of me so I remember it now. But now, since then,
Just have a
no
bit-
projectiles have been thrown at me for me to catch.
Just have a big Joe on the card. Just go, Joe, remember this.
Yes.
Oh dear. But yes, Arno was waiting in the next room, having been kept prisoner by the Red Brands. So he'd broken out and got into the inn
Yes.
through no help of the party, notably enough. And then as you guys were returning to the lair, I believe what happened there?
Was it the pentagram?
Oh yes. They got to the first room where they had found like the fountain and everything and Alistair's staff. And they found that the room had been completely changed.
Yeah.
The room had been completely cleared out and that there was a huge purple pentagram in the centre of the room it
was like purple sand or something.
like seemingly a purple kind of ash dust that they were all looking at, all checking out, and then suddenly
I think stupidly, I think it was me.
stupidly,
Yeah, because 20 intelligence doesn't equal actual
intelligence is
smarts.
not wisdom.
So I went, what's this? And I think I just I did something with it. I started messing
You
around
meddled
with it.
with it.
I meddled with something. Yeah.
A little bit of meddling.
Yeah, and then these awful spectral
Wraith,
that was it,
things.
yeah.
No, it weren't. They weren't wraiths, but it seemed that way.
spectral humanoid or something. Yeah.
But yeah, by the looks of it, just seemingly just swayed through the walls towards the party, seemingly wearing the armor and the decoration of the former disciples with Sister Grail.
Yes. Oh god.
So that was fun.
Oh god, I forgot that.
As they were suddenly attacked by, was it 4 in the end? Yeah, it was 4.
4.
By
Yeah.
4 seemingly angry ghosts of the former disciples, all purple now with some seeming possession.
Yeah.
As everybody charged against them, a fight broke out. They discovered that there was a weakness to these creatures in that they seemed to have an aversion when somebody did anything to the pentagram.
Yes.
And then, I believe, was it Tim had a very good idea where he just kind of coated
Yes.
one blade of his axe
As
in
Tim
that
ran
ash.
forward, dragging his axe in through the dust, and then swiped it,
Yep,
which
just
then made
slashed
it kind
and
of
just
solid, wasn't it? Made them
Yeah.
more of a...
It seemed kind of a substance that could actually cut through them.
Yeah.
And just completely decimated one of the spectres. And then I think you, after that, had a wonderful idea that
which
could
was
definitely...
then distorted to a filthy thing by none other than Alec.
Because, of course.
Yeah, I used Mage Hand to grab a hand of it and force the sand down its throat.
Force feed the ghost, which then turned solid.
Yeah.
And then could easily be attacked.
It then ran away and then poof, into a wall.
Boom.
Very cartoony.
And then well, all the hilarity in the world until, unfortunately, one of the ghosts, one of the spectres, got a crit on Shula. And seemingly just stepped through her.
It possessed. She failed. She critically failed it. I think.
No.
Was it say?
No, it was a crit hit.
Okay. Yeah.
It was a crit hit. All the damage happened upon Shula, and unfortunately, it basically just assumed her form, just stepped through and just took her shape. Immediately, all her life was drained out of her body, and then it just stepped back out, and then just turned at the group. Immediately destroyed. Immediately destroyed by everybody else. So we had a dead Shula. That was fun.
That was not fun. Which then
I love that. That was fun. Wasn't fun.
No.
Okay. He'd know better.
Yeah. Then me just having my way of dealing with character deaths by just screaming, "What the fuck?" And then that's silence. Then it's done. Shall not be missed. And
then we had quite a heroic moment, I'd say.
Yes.
Where not something that typically I'd do as a DM, but seemed for the story it seemed like a good idea because after the battle with the ghost, everybody had leveled up. Unfortunately, Shula did not, considering the fact that she was a little bit cold at the moment. However, I allowed that two of the heroes, I believe it was Tim and Combine.
No, Tim and Alistair.
Oh, it was Tim and Alistair. There's so many characters that they were allowed to sacrifice some of their XP, so they didn't level up to allow Shula to level up. To give herself a little bit more health.
Oh no, we were so close to leveling up.
Yes, you were.
That was it. So you could.
So you sacrificed some.
Yeah. So Tim gave up all of his. Alistair gave up half of his, which pushed her to
level 3.
Just I think it was 50 XP. Just peaked it over.
Just enough to get her to level 3, which I allowed the hit dice, and she had a little bit more health that way. She's back to life.
She's got 2 health left.
Hey, 2 health is still
alive.
alive.
Oh yeah, it's still alive.
It's better than dead.
And I think
literally, the crit was so bad it double damaged her. There was no death saves or anything. She was stone dead.
I apologise for that audio.
Apologies for the audio, but that was the only way to emphasise that. Just splat, she hit the ground, stone cold.
Yes.
But they were saved, and I believe that was the end of that episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that is. I think that will lead on to episode, which we have got because that's when it starts. That's when it starts in the pentagram.
Yes, that's right. It's all in the pentagram, and then as you guys, when you get to episode 8, you're going to see these guys. They go through a bit more of the lair, and
stuff happens.
I believe there's been talk of what lives under that den and in that lair that they don't want to go into. Because wasn't there a secret passage that it was told about?
Zyph talking about stuff. I'm trying to because I feel like there's something to be said now.
There was Zyph, and then there was also I believe it was Carp, the little boy, the one that you burned, who said he doesn't.
Oh God!
He doesn't want to help anybody go into there because something.
Oh yeah, no, I was outside. I didn't go when I saw it was him. I was like, okay, I'm stepping out.
I'm not going near this. The PTSD will kick in. It's such a messed up situation.
Yeah. Alice is such a brittle character.
Such fun. Oh dear, but no, I think that's enough.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that seems enough of a solid recap. So hopefully you guys have got enough of the info for episode 7 that you don't need that episode sadly enough, and hopefully you can go straight into episode 8 just solidly put through. And we certainly hope that you definitely enjoy that episode. What do you think, Joe?
I hope so. I think so.
I think he's having some fear flashbacks already.
I'm in the mindset of Alice. It's like, oh God, so much has happened. And I'm just thinking of the pentagram. I just went, oh, let's just see what happens if I just kick this bear. Oh. Let's just sound and just mess with this pentagram.
Because this session's the one with the door.
The door. Oh. No, that's episode 9.
Is it? Yeah. No, it's not episode 9. Because episode 9 is when they're on the other side.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll find out. I think I know.
Because
Yeah,
the door I'm talking about is the jail cell that they found Arno in, or Arno got out of.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys have no idea what we're talking about, but I'm sure you'll find out once episode 8 comes out.
The door.
That door. The gulping door. Great, that's going to be a meme now.